Covering the whole of Western Europe, the German army concentrates all its efforts in the war on Britain, the last bastion against the expansion of the Third Reich. Having failed in their invasion of the island nation owing to the superior power of the British Navy, the Germans are now concentrating on a war of attrition. Britain, isolated from the continent, depends on supplies, especially weapons and fuel, which arrive from the other side of the Atlantic. These supplies are growing ever more scarce. German submarine fleet, Wolfpacks, hounds the Allied convoys, which suffer enormous losses. Nice, located on the French coast, near La Rochelle, is the most important German submarine base. Constructed like a bunker, it is an impregnable fortress. Its piers, built under tons of reinforced concrete, are invulnerable to air attacks. It is the perfect base from which to carry out the deadly patrols. It is the U-boat's lair.
Copy me?
Go ahead, soldier.
I am facing the front now, sir.
Any change?
They seem very agitated, more than expected, as if they were preparing for something. Hold on, sir. It looks like there's one of us in there already. I don't think he's gonna make it. General, sir, I hope this man wasn't my contact.
No. Your contact is a woman. Her name is Natasha. She's waiting in one of the outer buildings. Soldier, try to find out who this other intruder is.
Yes, sir. Any last-minute information about the target, sir?
No. The Enigma machine should still be in the commanding general's safe. I'm sure there's no need to remind you of the importance of obtaining this machine, soldier. It's required to decode Nazi communications.
No, sir. I am perfectly aware, sir. Over and out.
Welcome to episode 2 of Commandos 2 Men of Courage. Wow, that was a lot of twos. This mission is called Night of the Wolves. This is actually the first mission, or at least the first real mission of the game. If you watched my last episode with all the training missions and whatnot, I actually said the next mission was Silent Killers. I actually got the name modelled up. Silent Killers is actually the next mission after this, so I got the names modelled up a little bit. But when I said the mission was unique, I wasn't lying. This mission is very unique to what you would expect in a Commandos game. For example, it's at night time. You know, I don't think there was any mission at night time in Commandos 1. So that's a new feature already, and more importantly, you can't kill nobody in this mission. I don't think. No, you can't. You can't kill nobody in this mission. You can knock them out, but you can't kill them. Reason being, the thief doesn't have or can't use any weapons which can kill. You know, he doesn't have the ability to tie people up. So you're evading a lot of the time. So anyway, let us get going, because otherwise I'm just going to sit here for ages talking about random stuff. So basically what we've got to do is we've got to get the thief over to this building here to speak with Natasha, who you saw in the video, or the video basically telling me what my objectives were. So there are two ways of doing it. Probably the safest and most popular way is to go from the boat here, up onto these stairs and in straight through the front door. You know, I think that's probably the best way, or at least the quickest way in. But there is also another way in, which essentially I've always used. I don't know why, I really don't know why, but I've always gone... Wait a minute, have I pressed Windows again? I have. God. Nearly came out of the game then. basically this is the way I've always came in during this mission. I always go this way, which you're probably thinking, well, you're going the wrong way. You're going away from your target. Well, basically what I'm looking to do is to come round this way and onto the roof and come down that way. It's definitely not safer. It's definitely longer, but I don't know. It's just the way I've always done it. So this is the way I'm going to show you today. As I said, if you want to go the other way, all you have to do really is stick to the shadow. You know, as I said, he can't see me in the water there, so that's basically all you've got to do the other way. But it's a lot quicker and everything. So basically, what we've got to do is we've got to knock this guy out. I don't know if we're going to be quick enough. Hopefully, we are. Just punch this guy in the leg and climb up the wall. As I said, I think I said in the last episode that the thief can climb walls and get into small places. So this is basically the mission where you start seeing the ability of the thief come into play quite a bit. So yeah, once we're up here, what we do now is we need to get around here. So it looks quite dangerous, but I can assure you it's not very dangerous getting around here. It's very rare that you'll be seen coming around here. You know, just keep around the perimeter. Don't obviously go up here. Just keep around the perimeter, and you should be fine. You should be fine. Basically, now all you got to do is just climb down the ladder. Now, personally, I would drop a save for the sake of, just in case something goes wrong. I don't think anyone can see you climbing down this ladder. Maybe this guy, obviously, but I'm hoping to be out the way of him. So yeah, right, we're down the ladder, and you know we're close to where we need to be now. So onto the roof. Now you climb up the stairs and go diagonally along the roof. Basically, I don't think he can see. He sort of can. Let's hope he doesn't. No, he can't. Okay, that's great. Great news for us. Drop down another save because I'm going to be fearless and try and go now. You know, basically once they're off pattern with each other, just try and go across the roof diagonally. And it seemed to work. So that's the best way, or not so much the best way of getting into the base. As I said, the quickest way is obviously to go up the stairs and stuff, but that was another way, and it's just the way I've always done it. So if you want to try a different way into the base, then by all means go that way. It's quite different. So here we are. We're in this building now. We'll drop another save. There's Natasha, who we're looking to speak to. So essentially, there's two guys we've got to sort out now. There's this guy who's obviously the most dangerous of the two. You know, patrolling the hallway which we need to go down. While this guy, he should be semi-easy to dodge. So what's the best way of doing it? Of course, bring out the cigarettes, throw them into the corner, punch this guy in the face, and head on into here once this guy is hopefully walking around like that. You know, I said I've probably missed my timing now, you know, talking random crap, but essentially on the next go, when he comes back, we shall do it. We shall do it. So make a throw and get ready to punch the guy in the face.
Good idea. I suppose there.
Pick up the cigarettes, why not? And get round there. Get in there, jeez. Don't stand around like a fool. Right, okay, now basically all you got to do is just wait around. Just wait around, because what's going to happen is this guy's going to get up and obviously freak out. So he's going to come around checking the whole place out, and you know, if you're behind the table like this, he shouldn't be able to see you. He really shouldn't. So you should be safe, so long as you keep pretty much still behind the table. I said, you know, it's quite close there. You know, I think I think the first time I did it, I actually panicked a little bit there, and I started moving around the table. You know, you don't need to, just stay still and you'll be fine. So what we'll do is we'll close the door once this guy runs away and does his crazy stuff, whatever he needs to do. So we can then commence conversations with Natasha. So close the door, there we go. So I will drop a save, reason being it could well crash while speaking to Natasha. So I will speak to you in a minute.
I was born for this. I was born for this. I was born for this.
Well, it's about time. This place is becoming quite dangerous.
Yeah, thanks. I'm happy to see you too. What is the plan?
The door to the general's office is locked, and his assistant is in the canteen at the moment.
That's nice for him. And?
He has the key we need and must be drinking by now. We'll put some sleeping pills in his wine. He'll then fall asleep, and you steal the keys.
How do we get some sleeping pills?
I brought some with me.
And what do we do with the general?
I will phone him and convince him to leave the office. But I'm not sure how long I will manage to distract him. You'll have to be quick.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so this is Natasha, as you obviously got that grasp, and what she does is makes the entire mission a bit easier for the thief, I'd say. You know, she acts as a spy, which essentially means she's dressed in German uniform, and that means she can distract certain soldiers and keep them away from the thief, so he can do his things whilst without having to worry about certain enemy patrols and such. So anyway, let's have a look around this place. Okay, so we've got some cigarettes, which I think, yeah, the thief already had some cigarettes anyway, so we'll give Natasha some. We've got a first aid kit and a bonus book, which essentially what this does, it's a bunch of collectibles you can get during a level. Now what this does is if you collect all of them within a certain, within the level, what happens is the game will give you a bonus mission. That's the word I'm looking for. A bonus mission for finding all the pieces. So essentially what that will do is basically give us a variety of extra content to do, and also increases replayability of the game, of course, you know, if you want to go back and get all the items and whatnot. So basically what we've just done is we've just picked up some dog meat from this crate, and we've picked up some sleeping pills. If you remember in the conversation the thief and Natasha had, there was some mention of using sleeping pills, and they will come in very handy, well, in a couple of occasions later on in the game. So basically what we've done there is we've just seduced, I guess, distracted that guard, so that means he's no longer looking at us, so we could just crawl straight past him without any repercussions, and that means we can just leave without having to knock the guy out again, and just leave the way we came. Now you're probably thinking, well, why aren't we going to check out that guy who got shot in the opening cutscene? Well, essentially Natasha can do that. She ain't under any threat from German soldiers, so that's why Natasha, or at least I'm making Natasha do that for me. So after you've finished doing what you want, just right click and he'll go back to his normal duty. Now additionally in here there's actually, of course, a few more rooms which you can check out, and this room over here actually has the control switches to turn off the electronic fences. Wait, what's it? It is electric. It's electric fence, not electronic. I was going to say, it just didn't make sense. So use these. It's best to use them when there are no when this guy isn't looking, basically. You know, you don't really want to do it whilst he is, because it could pose a problem. You know, I think he'll flip out, and then everything will go to hell, basically. So we flipped both of them switches. One turns off the spotlight and the other one turns off the electric fence. So once we're back outside here, we can send Natasha to go and see the guy who was caught by the Germans in the opening cutscene. Now, something to be aware of: whilst controlling Natasha, not everybody will be friendly towards her. For example, there are these guys who they're in really black uniform in this mission, but basically the higher level German soldiers, like generals and possibly lieutenants, I'm not sure, I can't remember, but definitely generals, if they see Natasha, they will see through her disguise, which means essentially what would happen then is everyone would turn on you. They'll know you're an ally soldier. So let's have a chat to this guy. I'm gonna have to save again, just in case it crashes.
My turn.
Dance. We must rescue them. I was trying to escape. Take this. Here is everything in the encrypted message. White whiskey. He's a friend. You will have to decipher it with the machine. The enigma. I don't have much time. Look after my dog. It will be of great help.
Poor guy. Now, he said look after his dog. Now, you do not realise how handy this dog will become. Now, it's not because he's a threat or anything of such. He just makes a fantastic colleague to carry items around. You know, transfer items to people who are pretty much across the entire map. So, for example, if the thief was, let's say, all the way over here, and I needed to get something to him pretty quickly, all I have to do is give it to the dog, who, by the way, is called Whiskey, and he could then call over Whiskey, and the dog will go running, and no German soldiers would shoot at the dog. So essentially, he's a great carrier. As you see, we got the dog whistle there. I'm not sure if the thief has one. No, he doesn't. Okay, so only Natasha or whoever spoke to the guy would be able to use would be able to use the dog whistle. So it's time to get Natasha around. I think she can quite happily walk through here. I'm not sure. Hopefully she can. I'm going to save. I'm going to drop down a save just to make sure. Yeah, she can walk through them. As for these, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if she'll get seen. There's a good chance she probably will. But we're going to try anyway. We're going to try it and see if she can walk through. And she can. Okay. So all that needs to be done now is she needs to meet up with, or at least go and meet the thief on the roof. Reason being, I forgot to give him some items. I forgot to give the thief a couple of items that would have come in handy for dealing with the dog down here. If you can't see, there is moving about now. So in fact, I don't really need to give it to the thief, do I? I could just use it myself. Okay, well I can't use it for myself. Great, okay. Turns out I can't do that. Okay, we'll have to go this way then. Hopefully the dog doesn't detect the dog meat that I picked up. And hopefully no one detects me in here.
I can do this.
Okay, they didn't. So
I am going there.
basically what we're going to do is we're going to get her to meet the thief up here. No, we're not. What we're doing? We're gonna disable the dog. Don't worry, it's not as bad as it sounds. We're just gonna send him to sleep. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the sleeping pill on the dog food. That means we can make the doggy go to sleep. So what we'll do is we'll drop a save just in case she gets seen doing this. Hopefully she won't. She shouldn't do. I'm not sure what the hotkey is for it, but there he goes. Goes and eats the dog food. Or actually, I think it's meat. It's raw meat, isn't it? But essentially, he goes and eats the meat, and in a minute, he will go to sleep. There we go. I don't think you can actually kill dogs in this game. I'm not sure actually. You might be able to, but essentially, I've never tried. That's as far as I'll go with killing a dog. So what we'll do is we'll go and distract this guy, just to give the thief a hand. Just make sure you don't just don't cause him to look into the thief's area, which would be a big disaster. But we didn't, so let's just get the thief down. And what you need to do is you need to get him over to this building I tried to move Natasha through just a minute ago. It's like the shower room. The idea is to get him down to there, because what you need to do is get him through into this sort of area. So, and obviously it's way too dangerous to go through here. So we'll get the thief over here and let him rest there whilst Natasha takes over and goes to meet the guy in the shower room, where she can distract him basically and let the thief just walk through quite happily basically. So in we go. Also, if you are playing the game, do not run. Do not run as Natasha or the spy. Actually, I might as well check these while I'm here. There's another bonus book there. Some wire cutters, another packet of cigarettes, and some bottles. Now, bottles are actually Natasha's offensive items. Basically, she can't punch; she can only use a bottle. So that is why bottles can come in handy, but it's very rare that you will use it. And look, there's another bonus book. I think there's 5 in this level. Some more sleeping pills. We probably don't need them. Binoculars. Nah, we're not going to need them either. We'll take the canned food just to be safe, you know, just in case we do somehow get hurt, but we shouldn't do. Walk through here, get whatever's in here. Some more first aid, some more tinned food, and some more cigarettes. But we should be okay to leave and finally go deal with that guy who was in the shower over here. Yep, this guy here. Just warming himself up by the looks of it. So we'll distract him. And basically distracting him like that will give us an opportunity to climb through the window. As I said, you know, obviously that door, I'm guessing it's locked, but you can actually climb through the window with the thief. I'm going to save it, just in case, you know. But we should be able to crawl through or climb through quite happily. Take what's ever in here, which is actually another bonus book. Take some more sleeping pills. We didn't need them, but make the thief's inventory fill up a bit more. And I don't know if it's going to be possible. Yeah, it is. Okay. Didn't know whether it would be possible to go and check out that cupboard before walking into the guy's line of sight. So essentially now we should be pretty safe here. And Natasha will we'll walk our way out of here and meet the thief. So
If you say so.
finally they are together properly. Now, what we need to do, there are two things we need to do. And in fact, what we need to do is we need to steal the enigma from in here. But the only way we can do that is by getting the key, which is actually in here. So it's probably a good idea to go in here. No, don't go. Right, there we go. Right. In we go. Now, see, they're all having a nice friendly drink. If you put the sleeping pills in with the wine, they will all get knocked out. So, oh, there's another bonus book. Is that more? How many have I got now? I think that might be all 5. I'm not sure. But essentially, all 5 of them should be knocked out now. All 5. Yeah, all 5. All 5 should be knocked out now. And it's actually the guy with the grey shirt on is the one who has the key. So
Done. I can do this.
that is how you get the key from those guys.
If you say so.
From now on is probably, this bit here is probably the hardest part of the rest of the mission. Reason being, it's quite difficult. I'm not sure. Hopefully the door isn't open. No, it isn't. So okay, this is the general office. I think you saw that in the opening cutscene as well, saying where to get the enigma from. But this place is probably the hardest, because what you got to do is you're pretty much on time, and you have to call this guy out of the office, and then the thief will have to come in, knock this guy out, lockpick this safe, and take the items and get out of there before the other guy comes back.
I am going there.
So it's kind of awkward sometimes, but it should be okay. We should be able to do it quite easily. But first, let's distract this guy,
I can do this.
so that thief can crawl past and get over to this area. So let's just have a quick check to make sure nobody can see here. Okay, it doesn't look like it. I'm going to drop down a save anyway, but we'll go round, have a quick look, and yeah, we should be okay to get in there now. But the idea is not to go straight in, or at least I don't find it's the best idea. I find the best idea is to actually crawl into this gap here and wait until Natasha uses the phone to pull the guy out. So let's go and try this bit. It can sometimes fail quite immensely, can this bit, but essentially we should be okay. If we play it right, we should be okay. So what we've got to do is just use this telephone, drop down another save because this is important, and
I can do this.
get going.
Herr Commandant? Done.
So now we just walk in here, hopefully not get seen by this guy, knock him out very quickly, use the lockpick on this. You can, I think if you hold down shift, usually the right item will come up, so don't worry about where's my lockpick, where's this, where's that. Usually just holding down shift will bring up the appropriate item for locked boxes and such. Now I'm not sure if there's a cutscene now, so I'm going to be quiet just in case there is. Okay, there isn't, so what we're going to do is we're going to get out of here as quickly as possible, get into the wall, and we should be pretty safe. No, just stand still for a little bit, because I'm pretty sure the general guy will come out and he will be like, somebody punched me in the face, blah blah blah. But of course he won't find nobody, so he'll just go back to his normal duty. And from there we'll give Natasha the envelope and the enigma. Wait, enigma? No, wait a minute. Oh, I can't remember what I picked up now. I picked up something, but we'll give them to Natasha, combine them together, and I think there will then be a cutscene which is not, well, it's never good when you're recording Commandos 2. As I said before, it causes it to crash quite a bit. I think he's calmed down. Where's the general guy? Hopefully he's walking back. Not quite sure. Is he back now? I don't think I saw him go back. Not sure where he is. Give him a couple more seconds just in case. But it does look like he's not coming back. So yeah, he's definitely not coming back. If he is, oh wait, there he is. Wow, you actually get a lot of time to do that. I remember the first time I did it, or at least when I was trying to do it, I used to rush. I used to be like, oh my god, we haven't got long at all. But essentially we do. You know, how long was that? We were in and out in seconds. The reason why I was skeptical about Natasha coming out anyway was because I think this guy can detect Natasha, so that's why I was like waiting for the guy to come back. And yeah, that's pretty much that. So we'll get the thief out. Get down. Give some stuff to Natasha. Give him that. I know, give him that. Yeah, that'll do. Put the enigma there. That there.
That was an ard. We must immediately inform headquarters about this. It is of the greatest importance. We must risk using a radio.
So there was the cutscene, the one I was sort of preempting but failed in the end to preempt correctly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get the thief back in this alleyway. Reason being, I'm not sure what I need to be doing at the moment. Use this, perhaps? No. I'm pretty sure you had to use that. Maybe it's for a later mission. Yeah, maybe it is. Okay, so what we got to do, I think you sort of gathered from the cutscene just then. You sort of gathered that we got to use the radio. Or if you didn't, that's what we got to do. We got to use the radio, which is located this way. I'm not sure who can know that you're, I don't know, someone here I'm pretty sure sees through your disguise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save and just walk through and see who does see the disguise. Okay, it turns out nobody can see the disguise. So, well, basically we just got to use the radio. I'm not sure what this button does, so I'm going to save it again. You know, it might be a self-destruct button or something. I don't know. Okay, so it opens the gates. Not that. I don't know. Maybe it is important. No, I don't think it is. I just used the radio, so there's going to be another cutscene. Hopefully it won't crash. I'm going to save again, just so I can preempt the crash, which seems to be happening on every cutscene. So, see you in a minute.
General sir, do you copy me?
Go ahead.
The Nazis have captured an Allied submarine and its crew and are bringing it here.
Good Lord, we must rescue them. We will send the rest of the Commandos group to your position. They will arrive in the morning. They will need security papers. Better leave the base ASAP. Tonight's events will arouse the suspicion of the senior members of staff. We can't allow them to discover you. And your comrade, the thief, must wait hidden inside the base.
I don't like the idea of leaving him alone here, sir.
That's an order. Good work, soldier. Over and out.
So, the Nazis, I'm not sure, maybe I've got that wrong, but I think what he just said was that the Nazis have just captured an Allied submarine, which, I don't know, maybe I'm just making it up off the top of my head, but I think that's what he said, or what she said. Basically, what we've got to do now is we've got to leave the thief here overnight. Now, if you remember me saying earlier about I made the mistake of calling this mission Silent Killers, this is the reason why. Because the next mission is also takes place in the exact same location as what this does, just in the daytime. So that is why essentially I got this got the names modelled up. And what we're going to do is we're just going to ensure a safe journey for the thief over to the location he needs to be. So probably not best if you look that way. Right, let's get him here. Okay, that should be fine. He should be able to get out of here fine and dandy. I'm not sure what window it is, but there is a window he can climb into, which should be pretty safe for him. So he will use this, hopefully not get seen by somebody. And in he is. So this is the end of the mission. So what we've got to do now is just place him underneath the bed. And ladies and gentlemen, I said ladies and gentlemen, thief, get under the bed. There we go, right. And ladies and gentlemen, I think this is mission complete. I'm gonna save it though. Don't get out the window. Oh, you fool. What are you doing? Get back. Get back in there. Jumping out the window again. Right. Get under the bed. Get under there. Right, there we go. God. And there you have it. Mission complete. Now, I'm not sure if there was supposed to be a cutscene there. I'm really not sure at all. If there was, what I'm going to do is I'll probably record it. I'll record it for you again afterwards and just add it in between these areas, so I'm not sure. But yeah, essentially that is I've got the name of the mission now. Night of the Wolves. I think that's what it's called. So essentially that's Night of the Wolves complete. As you can see, they're the 5 bonus pictures I got. It's a picture of the driver, and I got a 5-star for mission time. Jeez, I did not expect that. A 5-star for all the secondary objectives. That's what I should have said. I should have been like, hey, this is where you see what objectives you need to do. Remind me to do that next mission. I'll show you that. Neutralized enemies. You get ranked on what you do in the game, which is really good. You know, you can speed run and stuff. Essentially, I've got a speed run. Okay, maybe not, but essentially, 5-star is good enough. So basically the only thing that I lacked on a little bit were visited areas. I suppose there were a couple more areas I could have went to get that up, but essentially that's pretty much everything. I loaded 4 times. That was because the game crashed. It weren't because I died, it was because it crashed, obviously. But yeah, 26 minutes weren't bad. We've been promoted to corporal, and if we wanted to, you know, if we were to ever use a different computer, let's say, we could write down the password and quickly jump to the next mission, which I think is Das Boot Silent Killers. But essentially, what's up next is the bonus mission. We unlock the bonus mission, of course. Now it will look very familiar to you, so I'll be quiet now. In fact, I didn't need to, because I don't think they actually speak during this bonus mission cutscene. So yeah, it's very similar to the original training mission map. It's just a little bit harder than what it was before. Okay, so here it is. As you can see, it's changed a little bit. You know, there's now different patrols for this guy. He's a different type of enemy as well. you've got the worker guy who was down here before, now up here. You know, he's, I think, a new enemy completely. We've got a whole squad of enemies there. You know, it's definitely changed quite a bit. So I'm pretty sure the first port of call will be taking this guy out. Probably now.
Yes, sir.
You know, I was probably a bit slow there. I may get seen. I shouldn't do that. But essentially that's the best way of taking that guy out. You know, very similar to the original. I'm not sure why he's got a knife. Why do you have a knife?
Quick, wasn't
He can't use the knife, so I'm not sure why he's got it. But essentially we use the same tactic again.
quick, wasn't it?
Lure him out with
Let's
cigarettes.
go. I was trained.
Knock this guy out. Carry his body away, and very, well, quite quickly there's both of them guys
Quick,
neutralized.
wasn't it? Let's go. Yes, sir.
So pick that up, and from now on, what do we need to do? Now, as I said, you know, from now on the game is, it's not so much I don't know what I'm doing, it's more that it's a little bit hazy. You know, it starts getting a little bit more complex now, does the game. Essentially this isn't really complex, but you know, compared to the first training mission, it's a little bit harder. So what would be the best way of doing this? I think this guy, what's he do? He rotates. Okay.
Tell me.
So we have no wire clippers. Right. So this actually could be quite tricky to do. You know, there's that there and such. I'm gonna save, drop a save, because you know, if you're ever in doubt in this game, drop a save. I think that's the idea. Climb up the post. Probably not a good idea when he's looking around, perhaps. Probably best when he's pretty static like that. I don't know if we're gonna get up there in time. No, we're probably not. We're going to get seen, I think. Or not. We're not going to get seen. So, essentially what we're going to do is we're going to sort of do the same thing. Climb down here. Hopefully in time. And knock this guy out. There's no guarantee on that, of course. Actually, there's no guarantee on that. Right, let's hang up here. As you can see, there's actually a red bar there which indicates how much stamina you've got. So you can't exactly stay up here for as long as you can. Well, I mean as long as you want. So we'll knock this guy out quickly. No, don't get in the car. Don't get in the... Oh my. Oh dear. Oh wow. Load it in. God. Okay, that didn't quite work. I'm pressing Windows again. Don't... Right. Okay, so essentially that's not really the idea. Perhaps can we go this way round? Maybe that's, yeah, I think that might be the best idea. No, don't, right. Yeah, as you can see, they're very static. I think the idea is actually not to take this guy out, is to go around here and take this guy out, unlock this chest and get out of there. Yeah, so I can climb up this again and just inch my way out of there. I think that's the way to do it. Okay.
Good idea.
Excellent. Right. Let's get up there. Probably seen this time. Again, I'm not seen. He's like looking at me. Oh, now he sees me. Halfway up there. Okay, I think that is the way to do it though. Or at least that's the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to be stubborn. And that is the way it's going to happen. It's going to get done. It's going to get at least tried. Just need this guy to hurry up and turn. Oh, he's so awkward. Turn. Right. Oh god, now I'm gonna get seen. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna get seen. Sweet. Right. Okay. Let's drop down a quick save while I'm up here, so I don't act or have to do that bit again. You know, essentially, if I do get seen constantly doing this, it's not really a problem. Where are you going? Right, stop there. Stop. Alright. Wait for this guy. Said, you know, once again, though, he can see around there quite well. Maybe I can sneak around the back. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we can do here. It could be quite awkward. Let's hope not. Right, let's drop down and save there. As I said, you know, it's gonna get to a point where it's gonna be a lot of this sort of thing. You know, testing out directions, testing out best ways to do things. Knock this guy out. There we go. Quickly unlock this, and then get our way back round. Time bomb and grenades. Sort of wasn't what I wanted. Wasn't what I wanted at all, but but then again, I wonder if there was enough time to there might have been enough time to open that chest and then get up. It probably would have been cutting it fine though. But I think we should be okay though. Although, you say that, we could get caught here. Well, not so much caught, we could end up dropping due to our stamina. If this guy doesn't quickly have a smoke, thank God for that. Right, you, stop looking at me. Alright, sweet. Okay, down we go, hopefully. Well, we took some damage there, it's okay. We'll take the damage, it's fine. You know, as I said, we don't expect to be getting hurt or shot at. No, don't give it to the soldier, give it to the sapper. Right, there we go. So we don't expect to be getting hurt at all during this mission, so... Well, you shouldn't be getting hurt during any mission, but... In fact, that's the plan, what I'm going to do actually. I think I picked up his gun, didn't I? Yeah, I'm going to blow him away. I said I know it's probably not the ideal way of doing stuff in this game, but it's the way I'm going to handle it now. Save it here. I'm gonna try and go for an offensive route. Route. Jeez, I shouldn't be pronouncing that American. So we shall target the guy. We just got to be quick. I think that's the idea. Get up. Jeez. Run, run, run. There we go. Okay, we got away. That's fine. As I said, you know, this would not fly. Like in the mission I did just beforehand. This type of stuff would not fly at all. You know, never do this. If you do this sort of thing, there must, you know, you must know what you're doing. You would have to be, as I said, there must be a really big reason to do it. You know what, I may run. Haha. Well, that sort of worked. That's probably worked out a lot better for me, in fact. Can I?
Let's go.
Yep, let's drop that down there. Drop another save. You know, now we're pretty much done the mission. We've done it. So, I'm actually going to stop recording for 1 second. Be right back. I am back. I'm back. I just went to get a drink. Wait a minute. Where did he put with them bodies? Did he put them in his pocket or something? What? Where'd they go? That's what I want to know. You didn't bury him with your bare hands. I know that for a fact. But anyway, that we attacked that pretty aggressively. As I said, I don't know if that's the best way of doing it. Though you'll probably find it isn't. You know, I wouldn't say it is the best way of doing stuff like that. But it looks like it's worked. It looks like it's worked at least on the old on the old bonus mission. There we go. Let's have a look in there. Of course, there is the mine detector and the wire cutters. Now, I'm not sure. Oh, okay. it turns out the thief can also use the wire cutters, which I didn't know. I didn't realise you could do that. I'm not sure what that is either. Is that pickpocket perhaps? It might be. It might be pickpocket. But essentially the mission should be pretty much done. You know, we're going to go and lob a grenade into that sort of area. I think that would probably be the best way to do it. Wait a minute, where's my grenades? Okay, I didn't give them to the sapper. So we'll give them to him along with his mine detector. Might help. In fact, yeah, I may as well show you actually. Here, as you can see here, here's that little book thing. Clicking this will bring up all your objectives. So, neutralise the soldiers at the border post, we've done that, so there's a tick, of course. Get the mine detector, we've done that. Deactivate all the mines, we've got to do that. And escape using an enemy vehicle. So all them objectives there we have to do to complete the mission. But as for secondary ones like neutralise the enemy patrol, we don't have to do that. So essentially we don't have to kill all these guys here. But there's a good chance we will anyway, because why not, eh? So we'll save it due to the fact that we're going to be disabling some mines. And mines can be a bit fiddly if you click in the wrong location, obviously. So we'll get our mine detector out. Have a quick look. There's one.
I'm afraid this is not possible.
I said remember sort of click twice on the mines and they will just deactivate pretty much instantaneously. Change camera so we can actually see if there are any mines around. Are they all in one location, or is there just going to be like a group waiting at the end just to destroy me? Let's hope not. Doesn't look like it, so that is almost, I think that is all the mines gone. Although I think there might be one over here. No, actually there can't be one over here. Surely there wouldn't be one over here. No, there isn't. Okay. So is that neutral? Yeah. Deactivated all the mines. So essentially now all we've got to do is kill these guys or escape in the car. We may as well kill them all. You know, we've got a grenade here. Should be able to reach them all. And they're all down. They're all down. Didn't stand much of a chance, did they? So we'll go and see what's in the chest. A bunch of useless items, really, especially now. But all we've got to do now is just drive away. And this brings back. Oh, get up. Get up. Get up. There we go. Right. This brings back my point of the drive is pretty useless, considering everyone can drive now. So, but yeah, anyway, that should be bonus mission complete. Save it again just in case it crashes. You know, can never be too careful. And we are out. One complete and mission 1 Night of the Wolves complete. So as I said, they're a very unique mission, or at least Night of the Wolves was very unique for anyone who's played the original Commandos. But yeah, really enjoying this so far. You know, as I said, well, obviously I would, considering I like the game so much, but for those of you who might be wondering, no, I have never completed this game. Never. So as I said, you know, you saw there. You saw in the bonus mission that essentially I wasn't sure what the best way to go through it was. So when we get to the bigger missions, even the next one, it's going to be quite difficult to beat, essentially. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for this episode. You know, start next episode for, I think it's Das Boot's Silent Killers, which is, I think, historically or actually happened during World War II. I don't think a small group of soldiers did this, but essentially this is a historical event in World War II, I think. So, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.